Good morning from Subotica. I'm just about to give the keys back to this apartment. Actually, I don't even know if I can keep the keys or not. Like, I need to kind of figure that out because the Airbnb host hasn't been responding. But basically, I asked last night if I could leave my backpack here and come and collect it in the evening because I'm meant to be checking out today. So I thought I could, leave my backpack in the apartment, go into Subotica city and just walk around a little bit, so I'm not rushing today and I can sort of have a final day here, don't go straight to my next destination. So anyways, she was like, yeah, that's fine, the room is open, and she just said good night on Airbnb, the messages. So I was like, can I keep the key or do I have to give it back? I'm not sure, but we'll cross that bridge in a little bit because I'm probably just going to press the bell for the Airbnb host apartment and just ask her. But anyways, this is the apartment. I thought I'd give you a little tour before I leave. I'm absolutely boiling, I'm not gonna lie. And this room is normally quite cold, but for some reason it's a hot day today and this apartment is hot for the first time ever. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a tour. Let me just take my flip-flops off actually, because I feel like they're going to be making annoying noises. But this is the start of the apartment. 2 beds. This bed has just had my backpack on the full time. This is the bed that I've slept on. 2 little drawers. And I didn't even realise until I was leaving that there's a little sewing kit, which is cute. And then I think some more little things in there as well. Out the window, some artwork. It is a little bit creaky on the floors, but it's such a cute apartment. I've really enjoyed staying here. There's a TV that I didn't use. I think it was just cable TV. A little desk. I'm sure this is very good for if you're working online on your computer. This would be a perfect place to work. A little chair, a wardrobe. Yeah, I just wanted to double check that I didn't put anything in here because I've done that a few times, put things in the wardrobe and then I've checked out and I've forgotten things in the wardrobe. Okay, so there's nothing in there. And then round here, I need to take the trash out. I've just done the pots as well. This is the little kitchen. Had a full oven. I think this is so sweet. This is the ideal size for me to live somewhere if I have an apartment. I love it. And then just the kitchen. It was a wet room situation. I've just put all the towels down there so she can gather them up to leave. But yeah, this is the bathroom, a little wet room. Yeah, this was the kitchen, and then this was the rest of the apartment. I think it was a really cute apartment. I've actually enjoyed staying here a lot. And then also there's a little terrace just there with the wooden chairs and stuff. It's really nice and a very peaceful area, and it's about maybe 15 minutes away from the centre. But yeah, I'm just putting my flip-flops back on and I'm gonna go see the situation with the key because I kind of need to know. And also, if I can keep the key, I'm gonna be a bit because I woke up so early because she said I have to check out at 10. So I was like, okay, let me check out early because I really hate packing my bag the day before. I always pack it in the morning. So I was I had to wake up early. So if I could keep the keys all day, I could have had a lie-in, which it don't matter. Let's go and check it out. Let's go check out this key situation. Okay, so I think this is a bell. Maybe she'll come. Because I feel like I kind of need him, you know, to get into the door and stuff. To go pick my keys back up. Pick my backpack back up, I mean. I'm so tired. I don't know, it doesn't look like anyone's coming. I'll just wait here for a little bit and then I'm just going to take off with the keys. I don't know. It's so hot to wait in the sun. Okay, I've been waiting a while and I'm boiling. So I'm just going to go now. And just take the key, and if they want to get in contact with me, they can. Hopefully they have a spare key. And just lock the door. But I was just thinking, like, I wouldn't have known like where to put the key, do you know what I mean? Because they didn't really give me any instructions. So I feel like it's just better just kind of take it. And if they need me, I'm only around the corner, I can give the key back. But it doesn't look like they desperately need that room because they're not really replying. Well, it's a hot one today. Very, very hot. So yeah, I am leaving Subotica today. It is my last day and I was meant to check out at like 10 and I just asked if I could leave my backpack and she said it was fine. Well, she said the room was open, so I said, do I keep the keys or leave the keys? It doesn't matter. It's like this key situation, I feel like I'm thinking too much into it. Forget the key situation, forget the apartment situation. I'm going to the centre for my last day in Subotica and yeah, I can't believe it's my last day here. Like, I was just thinking I could have checked out when I was meant to check out and then like get the bus to my next destination like straight away. But I was like, I really just want to like have kind of like a little bit of a morning and an afternoon in Subotica. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for the morning and the afternoon. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm leaving. This has just been like such a gorgeous city. And yesterday I didn't film actually, I just took it quite chill. And because yesterday was my last full day in Subotica, so I just kind of wanted to soak it all up, like soak the last day up. Because yeah, I'm really gonna miss it, you know. And it's so funny because I was thinking of that guy at the Airbnb in Novi Sad. I don't know if you watched the video where I was my first day in Subotica, but I was saying that a guy in Novi Sad Airbnb, when I was checking out, he was like, a week is too long in Subotica, like you'll get so bored. And like right now, like I've been here a week and I could like honestly extend like another week. I mean, you could like live here. This is like gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous place. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't listen to that guy because I've absolutely loved my stay here and I've definitely not gotten bored after a week. So yeah, I'm just walking to the centre now, feeling a little bit hungry actually. Get some food. I get an ice cream to like cool me down. It's a hot day today. Okay, so I went to Lidl, I got an ice cream and I got a little pastry. And I just sat in the park just behind me and I just ate that. The pigeons here are so brave, like oh my god. There was walking like extremely close to me while I was sat on the bench because I'd like eaten that pastry, so like some pastry flakes had like fallen onto the floor. So there was like stood so close to me, like on my shoe. That's how close it was. And then when it stood on my shoe, I was like, okay, this is a bit too close for comfort now. So I like had to move him. Just like moved my foot and it all kind of flew away. Now I'm just walking into the centre, gonna find somewhere in the shade to sit down for a little bit and just soak up the last day in Subotica. I can't believe it's my last day here. So yeah, I'm just walking in the centre now. This is my view, sort of through my eyes. Wow, I can't believe I'm leaving. It feels a bit sad. I need somewhere to sit in the shade. Somewhere where there's like no sun around, like even in the slightest. I've seen this coffee place. I've walked by it a few times. Looks quite nice. You see this one just right here? I might sit here, you know. To stay or to go. That's what it says on the thingy. That's quite a nice little sofa situation. Shall we look at the menu? Very pretty menu. Yeah, I might get a cappuccino. I'll go inside and I'll ask if they accept card. Stavo, could I get a cappuccino, please? Yes. Thank you.
We have some more coffee. We have Colombia, Costa Rica, Ethiopia, Kenya.
Okay. Whichever one you like the most.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, they just came out, so I just ordered with him. There was a few coffee bean options, but I'm not really that like aware of what all the coffee bean options are, so honestly just like give me anything. I don't know. Let's see. So I got my coffee, came with this little biscuit. How cute. I just already had a little sip, it's really nice. So I've just had my coffee. Wow, it is so hot today. Like even in the shade, it is far too hot. The scariest thing happened when I was having my coffee. A bee like flew in my hair. You know, like it wasn't even a bee, it was a wasp. And they're like even scarier than bees because I feel like bees only sting when they feel threatened. So yeah, a wasp flew into my hair and I was literally like this, like trying to get it out. Very, very scary. But I am just about to go now. I was sat there. Oh my god, my poor phone. I was sat there for a few hours. Now I'm gonna go. So this is the upstairs of the cafe. That's where I was sat. Oh my god, there's another wasp. Really cute. I like it in here. Let's go down. So I just came into one of these shops. It looks like a Chinese shop. You know, like one of those Chinese suppliers. These are good. A cagoule. Just wanted to have a look at the suitcases because I want to get a suitcase. I feel like this is a good size. Is that like 35 euros? I don't know. Yeah, I really want a suitcase now. Kind of getting over the backpack. I just asked about the price of the suitcase and it's about like 45 euros, which I don't know, I think that's not terrible, but maybe I can probably find cheaper, like at Jumbo. I don't know, I'll have to have a little look before I buy a suitcase, see which like the best one is. But yeah, I'm just walking through this shop. Very nice aircon. Oh my god, they have everything. This is all like the makeup bit. This is good. They have a full like Asian section. All the Asian foods. Like coconut milk, things like that. Oh, I've seen these before, like on TikTok. They look so cool. They look nice. They look very refreshing. I'm just looking at the technology bit. I kind of want to get like, you know, like a little microphone, because I feel like when I'm out and about it picks up noises like around me, so I feel like a microphone would be good. I don't think I can see any. Headphones, loads of headphones, tripods, loads of tripods. They do have really good like technology things. This is actually so cute. Perfect for summer. I can't believe I've not been in here before. I've always walked by it and never gone in. It's just like so much clothes. Literally like clothes like everywhere. I feel like we should try one of those Asian drinks. Wow, I think there's even a shop, a floor above as well. Crazy, this is massive. Can't believe I didn't know about this. Okay. This is the kids section. Let's go upstairs, see what type of toys they have. Oh, this is like homeware as well. Oh, this is massive. 3 floors. This like gave me a heart attack. I thought it was real. You know, like when you just look at something on like a first glance. I would have loved this as a kid. I used to love like little things. This is cool. I would have loved this. Honestly, I would love this now as an adult. Look at that, a coffee shop. Wait, that's amazing. Because you could just like display that. That is so cool. What the hell? I love it. I want that now as an adult. If you're hosting a party, this is where to come. This is literally where to come for a party. Oh, look at all the straws. I love like a funky straw. Loads of like arts and craft things. This would be so good for my journal. Like I could have like got so many things for my journal, you know, like arts and craft things, and then like stuck them into the journal. It's like so much. Yeah, like they literally have everything in here. This is like the Jumbo 2.0 literally. I'm going to head downstairs now, and I think we should try one of those drinks. Try it out. So this is a new area that I haven't seen. Wow, look at that. All those TVs and radios. Look how cool that is. Look at all these cameras. Wow, I'm gonna take a picture of this because my friend is obsessed with cameras. It's so nice down here. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Got all the little clocks. Okay, let's go back. The sun like went behind the clouds, which is good. Let's hope it stays like that. Got all the pictures. That must be Subotica like from ages ago. Little wine shop. That looks nice. Wow, look at that register. Really nice down here. I walked by, wow, look at that bike. I walked by that restaurant Boss, which everyone always like raves about that place. I didn't get the opportunity to go into it this time, but if I ever come back, I'll definitely go to Boss. I was actually thinking of going today to Boss. I was gonna get like some breakfast from there, but I was like, honestly, like I'm not even that hungry. I think because I woke up quite early, and I didn't sleep very well, so I don't know, I didn't really fancy anything big. So I've just come in this direction. Let's walk this way. Okay, I came to the little bench. I did pick something up from that store. I got this one. A little mango thing. The receipt, I'm going to put that in there so it doesn't fly away. But yeah, this is what I picked up. It looks like mango. And it looks like it's come with a straw as well. So yeah, I just came to sit here, drink this. Hopefully it's nice. Wow, it's so hot today. I'm actually so sad to be leaving. Like, I'm really sad, honestly. I think I'm gonna come back here. Like, honestly, like this isn't just like a one-time city for me. This is definitely one of those, you know, that I'm always gonna think about and definitely like come back to in the future, like 100%. I would love to come like in a different season, and that's the thing with like these places. If you come back in like winter, you come back in autumn, like I'm sure the vibe is going to be like totally different. So if I do come back again and I come in a different season, like it's probably going to look quite different. Like the trees aren't going to be green if I come in winter, or you know, the leaves are going to be falling if I come in autumn. And yeah, I feel like the weather can really change a city, and seasons as well definitely change how trees look and how streets look. So yeah, enough with the talking. I'm gonna enjoy this now. Let's see if it's nice. The one thing I will say though, it's not very cold because it wasn't in the fridge, so we'll see. I did just want to try it. Okay, I'm gonna try this now. If I can open it. There we go. Oh no, maybe I can do it like that. Oh my god, it's a bit hard. I'm trying to get the straw off. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a taste test. Oh my god, my hair going in my face. That's really nice. That is very, very nice. I like that. It's not too hot either. Like the drink is not too hot. I just came to move actually to sit opposite the city hall. Just sort of soaking it all in. Soaking up the vibes of the last day in Subotica. This is nice. I'm glad I got this. definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend that. So the full time I was at that cafe, like the one that I went to this morning, I was sat there for a while. I was there for like 2 hours, and there was a man like playing a guitar like the full time, and he was like stood directly in front of me, like far away from me, but he was like in my view line, and he was there for the full time I was having that coffee. So he was there for 2 hours, and no one gave him any money because I was like watching him. So then when I went to the shop where I got my drink from, he was still there. So I was like, let me give him some money, because I just went to the ATM yesterday. So I gave him, or like 2 days ago I went to the ATM now. So yeah, I had some money, because normally I don't carry cash on me. So I gave him some money, and of course like a very big smile as well. And I don't think I've ever seen somebody look so like shocked and happy before. And like he said some things in Serbian. So yeah, that made me feel very, very good that he was very happy. And yeah, now I'm just going to sit here, enjoy the city hall and the water feature that is in front of me. When I was at the cafe, the Airbnb host sent me a message. She finally replied after 4 hours and was like, yeah, just leave the key at the Airbnb. And I was like, I've gone now and I've got the key. I almost said I've got the Airbnb, like I've got the Airbnb like in my bag, like the whole apartment Airbnb's in my bag. No, I said I've gone now and I've taken the key, but I'll be back in a few hours and I can give you the key back. And she was like, okay, that's fine. So yeah, that's the update with that Airbnb key situation. But today, so in a few hours, I'm just going to mooch around here for a few hours, and then I'm going to head to the city, or the village, I think, right next to Subotica, which is called Palić. So yeah, I'm going to head there. I'm very, very excited to see that. I've got an Airbnb booked, and I'm looking forward to just like having some chill moments around Palić. Like it looks really, really nice, and it's only like around the corner. Because I was like thinking, like, how do I get there? And I know there is like a public bus, and I think the public bus is like 100 Serbian dinar to get there. But the only problem is where my Airbnb is, I need to get a taxi to the public bus stop, which is probably like 5 minutes. So I was thinking, like, it is only 10 minutes away, this Palić, on car. So I was thinking it probably just makes more logical sense to just get a taxi straight there, because I'm going to have to like pay for a taxi to get to the bus stop, and then get the bus, and then probably another taxi from Palić to get to my Airbnb in Palić, or just like have a very uncomfortable walk to the Airbnb in Palić. So I was like, honestly, it kind of just makes more logical sense to just get a taxi from my Airbnb in Subotica straight to Palić. And yeah, I've looked and I think it's only 10 minutes to get there. I did get a taxi from Subotica bus station to my Airbnb, which was 5 minutes, and it cost 400 Serbian dinar. So I'm guessing add another 5 minutes onto that journey. So that was 5 minutes to get to the Airbnb from the bus stop. So then if it's 10 minutes to get to the Airbnb to this Palić Airbnb, then I'm sure it will be about 800, 900. So yeah, I think it just makes more sense to probably just get a taxi straight there. They do have like a business card that they gave me, the taxi company, so I'll just send them a message when I get to my Airbnb. And yeah, so I think that's the plan today, which is very nice actually, just sort of knowing I can get into an Airbnb and then just go straight there. You know, I don't have to get the bus, I don't have to carry my backpack in and out of a taxi. Just it should be very simple and easy, and definitely needed for this weather. So yeah, that's where I'm going next, to Palić. I am very excited to see another little place of Serbia, and I think I might move actually into a shade because it is very hot. I think I'm going to move into a shaded bench because I'm like burning up a little bit here. that's another thing. I'm also hoping to maybe like have some sunbathing, days when I get to Palić. I bought some sun cream in Subotica, so I'm all prepared for some like sunbathing days, because I feel like I had like a very nice tan on my face, because when I would take my glasses off there would be like a very big white mark, and that white mark is gone now. It's like all white now, my face. So I've lost my tan because I've been staying away from the sun quite a lot, and when it was a few months ago it was still quite high UV rays, but it was only like 22 degrees, so I would just sit with a coffee for like a couple of hours in the sun, and that's how I developed like a tan on my face and on my arms and stuff. And yeah, I feel like because I have been avoiding the sun now, it has disappeared. So hopefully I can have some tanning moments in Palić and I won't be a pale ghost for summer, like the same colour as this t-shirt. So yeah, I think I'm going to move into the shade now because it is a little bit crazy, this sun today. I think it is very hot today. I think it's in its 30s. So yeah, let's go move into the shade and also finish the rest of this drink, which is really nice. Very nice. I'm glad I got this. So I've just been looking through my bag and I found the business card. So yeah, this is the taxi that I took, and it was really good. So I'm guessing I can message him on WhatsApp. It looks like there's a little WhatsApp thing right there. So then hopefully I can just put this in, and then is that like a full number on WhatsApp, or I don't know. I'll have to see. Do you know what I mean? Like, is that just the number and then you have to put the Serbian like country code in, or is that the Serbian country code? 65. I'm not sure. We'll see. I just found this. This is so cool. So that must be the synagogue, and then that's the palace, and then that's the city hall. That is so cool. I like that a lot. It's just down here. I've kind of just done like a big circle, honestly. I think I'm kind of ready to go to the Airbnb now and sort of do the next steps to go into Palić. Yeah, I've already walked by here before, the church. But yeah, I think I'm ready to sort of walk back now. I've had a last day here, gone for coffee, sat in the park. I think I'm ready to go to Palić now, or at least go to my Airbnb now. Maybe I can charge my phone for a little bit and then sort out the taxi. So I'm just walking back home now to the Airbnb, leaving Subotica. But yeah, I am leaving Subotica now and I'm just walking to the Airbnb. This is like the one thing that I'm not going to miss when I leave Subotica, is this walk, because I must have done, you know, this walk like back and forth to the centre to the Airbnb. Like I must have done it at least about 18 times by now. So I'm actually quite looking forward to not doing this walk again, because I feel like, do you know when you do the same walk like over and over again, it gets like so, you know, like repetitive and a bit like tedious. You're like, oh, I just kind of want this walk to be over now. And it was funny because the first time I did this walk from the centre to the Airbnb, I was like, this is so cute, this is so peaceful. And now I'm like, okay, I've seen it all like a million times now. Now I just want to be at my Airbnb. I just like want to press a button in the centre and I just like get teleported straight to the Airbnb. and also it's not very shaded as well, so it's quite hot. Like there's not a lot of trees. There's some trees but not loads and loads. So I'm almost at my Airbnb now, or I think I am. But while I was walking, it was making me think of this like journey that I had to walk when I was back in school, and it like reminds me of how I feel about this walk now. So when I was in high school, I had to walk 20 minutes to get to the bus stop to take me to school, and I was like so fed up of that walk by the time like I finished school and like high school was over. I remember thinking like, I never have to do this walk again, like hallelujah. Because I remember it would be like a 20-minute walk, or it would be 15-minute walk if like I walked like a crazy person, like extremely fast. And because it was such a long walk to get to the bus stop, I would like miss it every now and again, or quite a lot. So then I would have to walk the full way to school, which was like an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, if I missed the bus, I was like walking for an hour and 15 minutes. So it was just like a full problem situation in high school. But to be fair, every time I missed the bus and walked, I started to like not really care that much, because I would use like the bus money to get on the bus. I would use that to go to this shop that was by the school, and it was one of those shops where like the food is like out of date or almost out of date. So with my bus fare, which was probably like £1.80, like to go there and back, I could get like so much food in this like out of date like shop, because all the food was like very discounted, because obviously it wasn't like fresh anymore. And I remember I would get like, you know, like a bottle of Coca-Cola, and I would like unscrew the lid to open it, and because it's out of date, like it wouldn't fizz, it would sound like water, like no fizz would come out. And now this is a really strange thing that I've developed, because I've developed the taste for flat Coca-Cola, that now like when I drink like Coca-Cola and it's fizzy, I'm like, oh, I want like the fizz to go. So I just ordered a taxi on WhatsApp. It's coming to pick me up in 5 minutes. Goodbye Airbnb. Just said goodbye to the host, and it should be here in like 5 minutes, the taxi. And I asked if I could pay by card, and they said yes. This was the apartment in Subotica. So I just arrived at my Airbnb in Palić. It was super easy to get the taxi. Just put in the number on the card on WhatsApp, sent them a message. They came and picked me up in like 5 minutes, and then this was like a 10-minute journey. It was about £7 to get here. I think it was like 900 Serbian dinar. And it goes by like, you know, like the meter. Yeah, it was a quick, simple, easy journey. I'm so happy I'm here. They actually gave me, this Airbnb in Palić actually gave me an upgrade. So originally I was just meant to have a room and a private bathroom, but they upgraded me to like a full-on apartment. So I've got like, you know, a dining room, a living room, a hallway, a bathroom and a kitchen as well. So feeling very happy right now. And it was funny when the Airbnb host greeted me, because he was like, I'll help you with your backpack, and he picked it up and he was like, how do you carry this? I was like, I know, like I need to sort that situation out. I need to get a suitcase, because I feel like it might be easier with a suitcase. I feel like it's easier to pull something, or especially if it's those suitcases that have 4 wheels, you can just sort of like bool it. I feel like it's easier to like bool something than to like have that on your back, do you know what I mean? And yeah, I feel like I need to get a suitcase, like definitely, because I'm kind of over the backpack life now. I can't do it anymore. But yeah, I'm so happy I'm here. Very happy with my Airbnb. Got some AC as well, which is very nice. Got the AC blasting right now, coldest setting. I've got a nice little balcony. I met the neighbour seems nice. She has a little dog with her. The dog is really cute. I think he's like a puppy German Shepherd, and he's kind of like, not a puppy, but you know, like when German Shepherds are like teenagers and they're like halfway into adulthood but not an adult, and they just like look really cute. So that's my neighbour, a German Shepherd and a lovely girl. So yeah, it's about maybe like 6 p.m. now, not even that, like 5:30, something like that. I'm just gonna go to the supermarket, get some food, use the kitchen, and yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm now in Palić. Very excited to explore Palić, and yeah, just very excited to keep exploring Serbia, and I love it here. I love Serbia, so I feel very grateful that I'm still here, and yeah, thank you for watching.